Hey there, gamers. Welcome back to the channel. This is Jesus of Jesus Gaming, a podcast. And as I told you already on social media a few weeks ago, I was invited to try a new game, and it will be my first ever adult-only game that I'm going to be trying. I'm going to be making this content, and also my first ever adult-only game. And no, before asking, no, this is not a Norpo game or too much physical sauciness, if you will. This game actually comes from Forgotten Lectures, and it's called Forgotten Lectures: The Fall of the Dynasty. It is actually a visual novel made in Austria, and they converted on the game. The game has been in development and had a certain of an early release for the very first part of the game at the itch.io or ish.io PC gaming platform. So without further ado, let's get started. Right, here we go. Forgotten Lectures: Fall of a Dynasty. This is an early access build. And I already checked the settings before the recording of this, but it's because I had some troubles making the full screen mode. Alright, we're checking these settings again. The basics, the English, resolution, we are maxed out as per the current game's capacity. We're in graphic ultra. Check text. I managed to speed it up a little bit and tune down the auto delay if I ever need to read fast or something. Right, text checked. Sound checked. Everything in max. Alright. Let's get through a new game. Risa Prime. Tarkath, Fast Friedrich, Lord Harold. I think that's my main character. And I think that we're gonna get introduced with the ladies and other characters. Amazing. That ship is huge. I'm speaking as fought on target. I don't think I'm gonna do voiceover. Don't have that energy right now. Maris target. The Crescent First Fleet is on par with an Imperial battlefield. Those guns are bigger than our ship. It is returning from the pacification of Ortum Cluster. Ortum Cluster? Ortum is a group system forming in the heart of the Kryn Confederacy. Well, a former confederacy. Former? The Emperor decrees a total annihilation and dispatched a joint task force. Christian First and Imperial Third took the lead. Did we also took part? We provided some recon and supply ships to the operation. How can someone stand against this piece of a ship? Alright, I turned down the volume a little bit. I hope it's get a little comfortable here from now on. How can someone stand against this piece of a ship? Make sure to stand behind it, not against it. My lord, we got landing clearance, but due to heavy incoming traffic, there will be a delay. Shall we demand priority? No, that is not necessary, but inform our hosts about the delay. Yes, my lord. I can't with the voiceover. Honestly, I can't. I think I needed to turn down the volume a little bit as I'm competing with the soundtrack. So yeah, thank you OBS for existing and being so advanced. Maurice good. Are you nervous? Shouldn't I be? I haven't not seen her since we were children. You know, there's a political marriage as long as there's, and here you can keep your... You're not making it any better, Father. Consider this, son. With this alliance, there will be no longer be any doubt that Chris has a majority of votes in the Electors Council on his side. So yeah, this is the main topic of the game. You are the target heir to a big aristocratic family, and they want to pair your main character with the heiress of the Empire, the Space Empire. And the Emperor has no heir. His bloodline will end, and therefore the next Emperor will be elected by the Council. That will make me married to the future Empress. If we play smart, we are this in the long game. And worst case, judging by my previous visit and latest intelligence report from Krisa, Sorsha isn't too hard on the eye. Wow, what a jump here. Seems like the party has already begun. Begun? I said it never ended. Protocol here is to be suggestion at best. Christian protocol is to enjoy every moment of life that you don't spend in battle. And considering how much they enjoy a good war will... Final thought, you never make it. You know, I don't like to be the first in line. Marius, I'm glad you came. No, I'm sorry, I can't do voiceover. I really can, milady. No need to be so formal here. All habits. You know, Admiral Horn, of course. Of course, I have you had led the charge on Orton. My lord, it was glorious. Christus first formed the spearhead and ensured everlasting peace. I doubt the Confederacy saw it that way. Semantics, we are here to celebrate the step to a brighter future for both of our houses. Perron? My lady, my lord, Admiral? Why the guy does look like the actor from Oppenheimer? I forgot his name. Let me check quick his name. He also went in other Christopher Nolan's movie, including Batman. Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy. Okay. Yeah, he made the Scarecrow in Batman Begins. And while not using this alter ego completely, he appeared in The Dark Knight and as a surprisingly Josh in The Dark Knight Rises. But yeah, I see some similarities. How long has been? Just shy of 2 decades by my count. It will have seemed that you have grown out a fine young man indeed. To Lady Eleanor, his fate has already been decided, but Sorsha might be willing to share. What? That expression was priceless. You bloody well know he's not joking on such issues. Actually, where is Sorsha? A42, first floor balcony, my lord. There she is. Childhood sweetheart. Wait, who 3? The one in the middle? Okay, Ron, you should go meet her. I guess you have a lot to catch on. Good idea, but you should meet in the garden. There's less commotion. Certainly, please excuse me. 1, take him to the garden. My lord, please follow me, Master Target. Taggart, not Target, Taggart. Isn't dark for this time of the day? Such a glimpse perfect normal for the season, Master Taggart. Let's call me Farron. Yes, Master Farron. Okay. Actually, this game has 3 different endings, but this is the beginning of the game, so I don't think that we're doing so much, at least in the epilogue or the final part of the game. So let's say Carry on. You look quite similar to the other protectors at the party. We are sisters, Master Pharaon. Sisters? All Protector Squad members are siblings. Really? A squad are quadruplets. You can see that by our squad distinction A4. Interesting. You will meet the triplets of C Squad in a moment. We are here. Oh, the Chosen is finally making his entrance. I can't. I can't with the voiceover. Pharaon. He seems to be a perfect specimen, but will we be able to serve his purpose? Mistress? Sorry, young lad, don't mind my rambling. This is not time to listen to an old hack. Milady, I bid farewell, at least for now. Don't forget the ceremony, Sorsha. Of course, mistress. Please excuse her bluntness. She always speaks her mind as she please. That was unexpected, just but no offense was taken. Who is she? Mistress Cassiopeia, High Priestess of the cult of Pothi. Pothi? All in your word will never allow them a public foothold in society. Anyway, how you been? Last time we met, we were children playing here in the gardens. That was a long time ago. I remember you always jumping in the large fountain. Oh, by the Emperor, you actually remember that? That was very unladylike of me, but then again, you always follow. Couldn't let you have all the fun. The large fountain is still right. We're always being behind the hedgerow, and it still offers enough space for two. Oh, better not. I never heard the end of it. I caused a mess just a moment after arriving. You're lost then. Wait. Milady? Yes? Your immediate presence is required, Master Pharaon as well. Can't even have a single moment of fun around here. Very well, lead the way, milady. Transmission ends. That damn fool! Or what's the minimum reading this time for the first fleet? Sir, the fleet just returned from battle. Crews are at minimum and many ships are undergoing repair and maintenance. That's not what I asked for, Horn. 8 to 9 days minimum, considering the opposition, preferably more. Eridan is a minimum of 3 weeks of hard travel, and a fleet of that size would take longer because of the narrow jump points along the way. Father, what's going on? Lord Precious is massing his fleet near Eridan to attack an unrestricted royal archaeological outpost. But why the Alliance? Skirmishes are not uncommon, especially in the outer sectors. True. And under different circumstances, I will not bat an eye at this, but this unregistered facility in the outer sectors harbors a pet project of His Majesty. Before returning to Greece, I will learn that the next destination of the Third Imperial battlefield was Eridan. Oh, coincidence or trap? Considering the timeline, it might be coincidence, but if Precious fleet runs into the Admiral here, she will not relent. We cannot take the field against a royal fleet, certainly not without prior provocation. With all due respect, my lady, we can stand the third. By the time you arrive, the battle will be over. We already be over. Oh, Christ. We need a distraction. Takar is much closer to Eridan. Mayor. My lord? Send a courier ship to Tarkat. Priority message. The expeditionary fleet should immediately leave for Corin 2 and await my arrival. Full battle formation. Can I avoid doing voiceover? At once, my lord. Father, I can't help it. I'm doing voiceover for Pharaon. I can't make it in time to Eridan. Tactical? Admiral Hare will anchor her fleet near the moon of Eridan 4. Pressure fleet will approach Eridan 3 directly and most likely at maximum speed. Jump your ship to Eridan 7 and 8 and approach the inner planets with maximum spread formation and long range sensor in overdrive. Here will not risk a 3-way battle. Do not get too close, or whatever you do, don't engage them. Or we will just be there in the pursuit of some pirates in case someone even bothered asking. Don't underestimate the risks of this maneuver. Are we leaving immediately? No, we're not leaving. I'm leaving. You stay here on Krisa. But that's final. If things go bad, our people will need you. Mal, please take care of him. Of course, it's almost family. Thank you now. I need to get on my ship and leave as soon as we can clear the system. Horn, make sure to get a priority flight pad. Sir, already dispatched the order. And I hope you don't mind me leaving some staff member here for Farron. They'll be welcome in the East Wing within the diplomatic quarters. Well, I hope that we meet next. We'll have more time to share. Eleanor, it was a pleasure. Please follow me. There's a quicker way to the shuttle port. Sorsha, please show Farron the ways to the East Wing. Of course, Father. My apologies, Farron, but I have to tend to the other guests for the evening before anyone gets suspicious. I will send for you tomorrow. I understand, my lord. And Sorsha, your presence is required at the temple later on. I'll be there on time. I was hoping we will meet under better circumstances. There's not much we can do about it now, but I'm sure that the plan will work. Seems like I'll be stuck here for the next few months. There are worse places to be stuck at. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend. Oh, Farron, you're too serious. I hope the room is sufficient. Sure it is. Your staff will be here soon, I assume, but if you need anything, just call me. Oh, in the case you want to join the party in the main wing, just tell the guard they will arrange an escort. No, thank you, I'll be fine. It has been a long journey and I do not get much sleep during the interstellar transit. Milady, it's time. Yes, tell them we are on the way. Well, since I had to leave, will I see you come tomorrow? I think so, but I don't know what my father has in mind for you. Alright, we're having a time jump here. Master Farron, I'm sorry we are late and ill-prepared. We're already unloading your wardrobe from the shuttle. It should be here very soon. It's fine for today. Leave me alone. Of course, Master. If you decide anything, there will be an aide outside the door. What a day. Look at my muscular body. And a day. Good morning, Master. Good morning, Vivian. Breakfast is ready to be served, Master. So you already got settled in last night? Yes, Master. Our host provided all necessary facilities. I never heard any doubts about that. There's someone waiting outside for you, Master. Who is it? I'm sorry, I don't know, Bud. Bud? She looks scary. Scary? She's wearing an armor and has a number tattoo on her cheek? No, Master, no armor, but she does have a tattoo. It's an A or C plus a number. No, Master, I think this is an Omega. Help me get dressed and bring her in. Of course, Master. Good morning, Master Farron. Good morning. I assumed you're here to pick me up? Unfortunately, my master has very busy schedule during the morning hours and sent me to accompany you to the other embassy to meet your current representative and military attaché, Mayor Becken. Will your master be available later today? Yes, indeed. There's an opening in the afternoon scheduled in between some diplomatic inquiries. If I ask, what's an Omega? Most of us former protectors whose squads got decimated or replaced. Some also are solo birds and therefore not able to serve as protectors or born during the time with no need for protector. Alright, so far in the story here, they recruit and form groups depending if you are born within quadruplets, brothers and sisters with more than 3 siblings, and they still haven't shown what happened when there are just 2 siblings here. So Omega 3 is basically was a candidate for this squad, but she didn't have any siblings. Nice. I see. I've been serving as an A service protector. During a battle, we suffered a direct hit by a chemical warhead. We managed to get our masters to safety, but my sisters died fulfilling our duty. Oh, okay. That clears things. I'm sorry to hear that. We did have what we were born for, and we are proud that we fulfill our purpose. I understand, I think. Now, I'm serving my master as personal assistant on a diplomatic mission. I've been aware that talk at a military attache on Krisa. Oh, Major Bacon is alive. There's never a dull moment with the Major. I'm ready to go. Please lead the way. Krisa, day 2 morning. For the purpose of this video, I think that I will leave it here. This type of games where you shows the narrative, the axis, the other axis, or scenarios, I think that's what gives games replay values. And I do love games that have replay values. They give you a reason to head back to the game, start a new brand game, especially if they have a new game plus mode where you carry on with everything you did in your first run, and then if you want to do things differently along the way, then you can do it. So I think that that's one of the impressive things about this kind of games. And obviously, we didn't have like a moment that could be a risky one for NSFW or Not Safe for Work or anything like that. So I thought that editing would have been kind of a big challenge. So, and I think that Forgotten Lectures didn't have a choice to have the game labeled as an adult-only game. I think that the thematic that in the future of the lore of this game in Fall of a Dynasty, you need to pair your main character to, I believe that you can pair with whoever you want, but when I get the chance to have the game complete here, I think that I will go straight to the lore and be in line about what my father wants to do or the father of the character wants to do. So I'm pretty much looking forward for the full release of the game. And I already have it on Steam. The game just got released in the mid of January, and it was just like a few days. I think it was in the January 15th that they made a hotfix for the game, so you could see how fluid the game went. Thank you very much, I should say, to the good people of Forgotten Lectures for allowing me to play the beginning or this early access of the Fall of a Dynasty game. And fortunately, we didn't have to do much of editing to prevent any problems with certain algorithms about salty things. Remember to hit the like, subscribe, and notification button for everything gaming, including the podcast, gaming podcast that I'm running here. Hopefully every episode on Wednesday via YouTube podcast. Audio only version goes on Friday. Without much to add, this was Jesus from Jesus Gaming and Podcast. Have a good one, health and success. And once again, Forgotten Lectures, thank you very much for the opportunity.